Hello guys, everyone who had a difficult case of pneumonia or any health challenge related to breathing difficulties, it must be related to a yoga, Rahu and Mars. Because that is the thing which is taught to us in the Jaimini Upadesha Sutra. And today we'll be going through 3 examples how we can see the timing when this can really be difficult for us. And of course, this will be a template also for other health challenges. So if you're interested in the medical part of Vedic astrology, so stay up till the end. And now let's go to the intro and start with the first example. So the first one is the mildest from these 3. This is the chart of the royalty, King of Netherlands. He had his professional plans cancelled due to this challenge. So let's see how this is seen in his chart. There are many things to fight the Adhisthana, the place of disease. But for this one, definitely we are looking at the 4th from the moon. And here this is loaded by Rahu because it is Aquarius. And it's in the sign of Mars. So we had this Rahu and Mars, and this Rahu is also with the Sun, which is activating the Jupiter, and we have proof for that because this has happened in the time of Rahu Jupiter. In the Navamsha, we have 3 major points to see the health challenges. Among them, we have the 8 and 12 as the vital one, and the 12 is a really serious one. It can be the last health challenge, but the 8th house will be also important. And in this chart, we have Mars and in Virgo. And probably you know that Virgo is lorded by the Rahu, but Mars is also aspected by Rahu. And it all happened in Rahu Jupiter. If you count the Anubhava, this is the distance from the Mahadasha to the Antardasha, and then we count the same distance and we are arriving at the 8th house. So this is very traditional way of analyzing the Dasha, but is very effective. The Narayana Dasha was related to Virgo, so this is also the 8th house. So we know that we are looking at the correct point because we have yoga there, and also the timing is related to that graha. I'm not sure about his Venkatesha Trimshamsa, which is also dedicated chart for health difficulties, but we have also Rahu there, or Mars there, aspected by Rahu, and the timing was here, we are using the variation, the Mercury Antardasha, and Mercury is in the 8th house. So high chance that this chart is also accurate because we have a place where we should look for the health challenges. We have the yoga there, Mars Rahu, and also the time is again related to one of these houses, which will activate this health challenges. There are also other techniques related, for example, to Gochar of Saturn. You can learn about this technique in the recent video from my Guruji V.C. Larsen. And now let's go to the second example. Now we have Jean-Louis Bourlou, and again, probably I butchered that name, and he developed acute pneumonia, but this was quite serious because it was causing the sepsis, or it was followed, or at least these 2 were together. So it was quite serious, and this caused the end or the break in his career life. And this is also seen in his Dashamsa very nicely. So maybe that will be for another lecture, but let's now trace those patterns for the pneumonia here, or the recipes as we call it. By the way, it is also the Maharaj department, the Sun. This is not the royalty, but the minister. So definitely the Sun blessings are also here. If we go straight to the Navamsha, it's hard to not find it, right? The Rahu and Mars in the 12th house. It was Rahu moon. So the moon is dispositor, or the lord of 12th house. Naturally, this will activate the health challenges. And Narayana Dasha is always right. It was the Eris, and the lord is in the 12th house. This is quite interesting because normally in the Shastra, like Brihad Parashara Hora Shastra, this breathing difficulties is normally related to the 4th house. So there must be some yoga, which is also connecting this place. This ingredient must also be there. And here the Rahu is the 4th lord. So we have the full complete picture of what will happen. The third one is coming or complication from COVID. So it has some virus-related things. This is the chart of Joseph Estrada, and also related to the politician sector. He was the senator, vice president, and then the 13th president of Philippines. And we have already the pattern, right? The recipe is ready to be discovered. We have Mars in 12, aspected by Rahu. How easy if you know those traditional rules. What would be the Antardasha? Of course, 12th Lord. It happened in Jupiter, Venus. Quite clear. Now, it was in the Narayana Dasha of Capricorn. This is quite challenging. You have to know a little bit more here. But something more basic here would be that Saturn with the node will give effect of Mars, and that will again bring us to the 12th house of health challenges. Again, this whole recipe includes the 4th house, so this is definitely there. And it was in the moon Ketu. If you count the Anubhava, it's going back to the 4th house. By the way, the moon Ketu is the variation Dasha. In the Rashi chart, we have the 8th Lord Ketu, which is also aspected by this Mars and Rahu. So in the Rashi chart, the 6th and 8th house will activate that whole disease patterns. And when it comes to nodes, they have this characteristics or feature that they absorb whatever yoga, especially the Ketu, because he hasn't have any drishti, so whatever planets will aspect him, he will happily deliver its results. All right, guys, so I think this is like a nice series. We went through Mars and Rahu for excellence. Now we are going through this breathing difficulties. I feel that there will be another part which is also related to this Mars-Rahu yoga. I hope you have learned something new here, maybe not related to this disease itself, maybe to how we interpret it. If you like the video, please don't forget to hit that thumbs up. It really makes it more viral. Subscribe for more videos like this. And if you like to learn more about health analysis, then please consider watching this one.